Hi guys, so we are at stunning Emirates Palace for TAAI Convention Day 2.
Another very supportive company, TAAI Covermore, and we would like to acknowledge with thanks TAAI Covermore, Marriott and SPG Pro for sponsoring the cocktails today. Can we give them a round of applause? A little louder, because without cocktails the evening is not as much.
At a domestic level, we are today at 1.1 billion travelers within India. And that number in the next 10 years will go to 2.3 billion travelers. These are huge numbers and difficult to put your head around. And if we break that down into outbound travel, today we have 18 million travelers going across the globe out of India, and these people are spending $15 billion.
Same juncture thinking, what are we going to do next? How are we going to do it? Because at the end of the day, you have to keep evolving in order to survive. There is, at some point of time, a feeling that is the travel agent still relevant? Last evening, my daughter wanted to make a booking for London. And when I suggested, call up my secretary, tell him he will book it through an agent. And she turned around and she tells me, no mom, I'm going to go on to Expedia and make my booking. And I asked her, dear, why do you want to do that? Why don't you want to use a travel agent? Do you know her reply to me was, Mom, what's the travel agent going to do that I can't do? And that was a very loaded statement coming from someone who's been the daughter of a travel agent. And it's time for airlines also to do their maths to figure out how their distribution costs have panned out. When they are paying Google and when they are paying all those lovely word searches on the internet and those plethora of costs that they incur distributing their products, they might just come to the conclusion that the travel agent probably is the most cost-effective, loyal, source of distribution for them.
We are very pleased and happy that TAAI have chosen UAE as a destination for their convention. Such conventions play a role of exchanging more ideas, more innovation, more information, and more opportunities for the people based in this part of the world and the people based in India. With this globalization, such conventions are very, very important for any country. And I think out of this convention, we as travel trade have high hopes of getting more tourists from India into the UAE. These kind of conventions are not only playing a role of exchange of visitors, but also plays a role of investments on both the sides.
Okay, overall experience so far, and especially being in one of the convention hotels, it was a great experience, and I think that's maybe that should happen like a long time back, because such a quality of convention and meet all the travel agents in a very super big market like Indian market is very important. And what I've seen so far, and when the people that I met, I recognize that how potential is Indian market to Abu Dhabi, but just matter of more activities such as the one which is now happening. And I think that will be fruitful for the future and considered as seed of success in the right soil, maybe in Abu Dhabi.
Opening this year, October 31st, and our experience has been great so far. This is our first participation at 63rd TAAI Convention, happening in Abu Dhabi. Second day today. It's a great event, great networking among 600 travel trade agents from India, and I think they've put up a great show over here to bring them all of them over here, and trying to show what Abu Dhabi and UAE has to offer in general. So it gives us a great opportunity to showcase all our products as well as interact with all the agents that have come from India.
A couple of issues that really bother us today is web disparity. We are talking in terms of are we actually agents of principles or are we competing with airlines? And I think if this can be addressed, I'm not saying we can find a solution today, but if we can try and consider a possible solution where from a time-bound situation, we can find some solutions that can make the industry healthy so that India can become a model to the world.
Assalamu alaikum people. So we are at Emirates Palace for the evening function on day 2.
Whole scenario, the fastest growing sector obviously has been the low cost carriers, not only in India, around the world, but in India the low cost carrier percentage has gone from about under 25% to approximately 65% of the entire load. So that is one big segment that has emerged. I mean, on the international side, I guess a lot of the growth has come through Jet Airways and Air India. And on the domestic sector, the largest operator obviously is Indigo.
To Indigo Airlines, on this momentous occasion, TAAI recognizes the invaluable contribution of a recent yet fast-growing airline, Indigo. After Mr. Kulwant is awarded, we also want to present you with the plaque. And thank you very much, Kulwant. A big round of applause for Lama Tours and Kulwant. And a lot of
and the man himself who's given all of us sleepless nights to make this convention a grand success. Ladies and gentlemen, a standing ovation from our President, Mr. Sunil Kumar. Travel Writers Association of India, Miss Anita.
Anita has been our social media partner, and any work that's assigned to Anita, it's out in a minute. And she's come with a large crew. Thank you very much, Anita, for your support.